Yeah, we're actually gonna skip our opening logos here. Hi, Tin. But yeah, first time with our little VRM dude, which I'm excited about. I'd be a little nervous about too, but very, very cool. Excuse me, I am still coughing, unfortunately. We are today doing, though, a little bit different that we've been doing. Rather than Ghost Recon, we are doing a bit of Marvel Ultimate Alliance here today. Was talking to Spec and Bermuda earlier, and Spec had said that they would like something a little bit more like this to see what this is like. So, I'm gonna have to pull all of my save, aren't I? No! I don't think there's a New Game Plus anyway, so we're gonna have to do this to begin with. But, I am a little bit autistic about this game. I kind of go a little bit too hard into the thinking of, how, like, the team structure should work depending on what location and things we're being sent to, and also, like, which bad guys we're facing. So, you'll see a bit of my deliberation as I go through here. But, yeah, I'll kind of give a synopsis of the story as we kind of get into stuff. But, let's dig in. Gonna play on easy because I'm a little baby.
What the hell is going on? Where's our air support? Get those forward guns going. Why aren't those rear batteries firing? Somebody get General Wilson on the horn! Colonel Fury. Dude, I'll have your head for this.
There are no subtitles, and for that I do apologize.
Surrender your ship now, or I shall destroy it. Not on my watch. This is a priority alert to all metahumans. UNN Alpha requested immediate assistance.
Thor, take care of those gunships. Spider-Man, draw them towards the stern.
Sure thing. I just love being a target.
Wolverine, you do it, Boy Scout. I don't take orders from you.
As my avatar flips out a little bit as I try and eat my noodles.
Soulless machine?
How dare you strike the son of Odin?
Show off. Excuse me, is this the ferry to Staten Island?
Oops, I just realized. Trying to make sure all my hotkey expressions are turned off there.
Hey, Cap, looks like you could use some help. That dude scares me.
I love how Cap is just like, yeah, he kinda do. Just the Shield t-shirt and X-Men belt is a decent look for Wolverine, but we all know I'm gonna put them in the Astonishing X-Men outfits. Those are my favorites, personally. As Bermuda is probably tired of hearing at this point. She had to deal with my X-Men hyperfixation, both last year as well as it's resurfacing here now. So for the time being, we're stuck with our intro cutscene team of Captain America, Wolverine, Spider-Man, and Thor, fighting some Ultron bots. Since we are on the helicarrier, I'll probably stick to a Avengers-centric team for the moment. I used to play this game with my dad when I was tiny.
That's gonna leave a bruise.
All right.
We'd be playing as Captain America when I got Spider-Man on my team. Ugh.
How embarrassing for you.
Something that Bermuda might find amusing, and I'll have to show her a bit later. But we do quite enjoy the show being Puppy Cat, and Wolverine is voiced by the same guy who voices Puppy Cat, or well, not Puppy Cat, but like the Space Outlaw, who's Puppy Cat's true form.
Guess you didn't want a piece of me.
Gotta smash everything up so I can get the coins for upgrading my dude. Or, well, dudes in this case. Scorpion.
I was hoping to catch someone being a hero. Looks like I hit the jackpot.
Oh, I could read their dialogue. I forgot. Here's my angry one. Scorpion, what are you doing here?
I'm working for the biggest group of villains this world has ever known. The Masters of Evil.
And who's in charge?
That's the best part of all. We're led by the man himself, Dr. Doom.
And what's he want with this helicarrier?
If you only knew. Because Doom's got a plan that's gonna shake the heavens.
Talk, Scorpion, or you're in for a world of pain.
You wanna get tough, punk? Good. 'Cause so do I.
Next time,
Well, that took a long time. Let's grab that.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at what I do.
Onward to the command deck.
Thanks for responding to my SOS so quickly.
No problem, Colonel Fury. What's the situation here?
The helicarrier's under attack by a group of supervillains called the Masters of Evil. And to make matters worse, they're led by Victor Von Doom.
Dr. Doom is back? That means we're in for real trouble.
My thoughts exactly.
But what's the helicarrier doing at this location? You're kind of a long ways from home, aren't you?
It's not important.
But if you told us why you're here, maybe we could help figure out why they're attacking the ship.
I told you it's not important.
Colonel Fury, this is the Black Widow. The Masters of Evil have activated the launch cycle of our nuclear missiles. I need help if they are to be stopped.
Help is on its way, Black Widow. Fury out, team. Just one of those missiles could level an entire city. Failure is not an option. You have to get to the launch bay and stop them.
We're on it, Colonel. Just as soon as I can find the elevator. 'Cause I did forget where it is. Oh, there we go. Extraction point. Oh, shield access point is what they are in this one. My apologies. Okay, I am admittedly gonna use, excuse me, the cheat codes because I want to have all the characters so I can just goof off and have a good time here. As I'm probably messing up my expression right now because of my hotkeys. Okay, so it has to be the character selection menu at the extraction point. So I can do that. Let's double check what my expression is doing at the moment. Yep. Are we good? We look relatively good. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Change team. Okay, we definitely want all characters here. Up, up, down, down, left, left, left. I don't care about no trophies. Up, down, left, right, up, down. Up, right, left, down, up, right. Damn it. Up, right, left, down, up, right, left, down. Left, right, up, down, left, right. What else we got? Was under the impression there was one for just... Yeah. Up, left, right, left, start, up, up. Oh, it said I can't do that one anymore. Okay, so what if I do this? Left, up, left, down, right, down, right. It said I've entered too many cheat codes. I have to exit back out and then come back. There we go. Up, left, down, right, start. Okay, now everybody should be here. Yep. Okay, so we are on the helicarrier here, so I would generally speaking stick to a relatively Avengers-centric team. However, I do know the bad guys that we're going to be encountering, and we do like to tailor our dudes to that a little bit, so we'll keep Cap. Gonna bring Daredevil.
Daredevil.
Want to put him in Marvel Knights. Bring Iron Man. I mean, I feel like this makes relative sense. Bring Cap and Iron Man and Spider-Man and Daredevil. Because Cap is for Winter Soldier, Iron Man's for Radioactive Man, Daredevil's for Bullseye. I'm not going to care too much about like the character interactions like past this one here. Because what I'm more going to tailor it to is like the teams that like I would think that Nick Fury would like to send to each location. But since it's just a helicarrier attack, I'll do it this way. Change our costumes a bit though. Nah, Ultimate's Cap is the best. Spider-Man, however. Cannot help but like the symbiote the best. For Omega Base, I'll probably... I'm already overthinking this. Okay. New Avenger is good, but Ultimate is definitely my favorite. Let's actually fuck around with the costumes a little bit. Moon Knight. Ultimate. Nah. Khonshu's pretty cool. Classic Sword Set though. Dr. Doom. Nah. Warbird's the best for her. That's kind of the best too. Doctor Strange, I like his regular. Magneto's regular, I feel like is kind of the best too. Yeah. Ghost Rider's fine as is, so Silver Surfer. I don't like the eyeballs. Thunderbolts has that too. Ultimate doesn't have any. Let's go classic. Mr. Fantastic. The Fantastic Four are definitely going to go with their ultimate looks. All of the ultimate uniforms for the X-Men just look too samey, which is why I like the Astonishing ones the best. Here for hire. Gotta go ultimate for Fantastic Four though. Astonishing Wolverine. Good to go there. Dope. Colossus. We'll hit that Astonishing. Ledger's fine as is. Iceman I don't think has one. I can kind of get behind the spiky one though. Hawkeye. I'll go with Ultimate Hawkeye. Ultimate Black Panther. Cyclops is already in Astonishing. You're already in that too. That I think will do us for now.
Are we battling supermodels this time?
Oof.
Got it.
Everyone's at low HP.
All right.
Nope, that would take me back up, which we don't want to do. With that energy converter destroyed, we're trapped in this room. We'll have to swap out the old converter with a new one.
I've already got you beat.
You're lucky.
Let's move this. Grab the other one. That'll do it. Uh-oh.
Sorry about that.
Whoosh. Assholes are everywhere.
Looks like you lose.
I forgot we can actually build up to our ultimates already.
Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
Bonk. You asshole, get down here. The Ultimate's armor for Iron Man's definitely kind of his best look in my opinion.
Okay, who's next?
I can't believe they re-released these like on the PlayStation Store and everything, and then just took them right back off. I know how to combo, thank you. Colonel Fury, we made it to the nuclear missile launch bay. What now?
The only way to stop those missiles from firing is to destroy the consoles that control them.
So just a moment here. Where did my thingy go? There we go. Alright, let's go get him. Oh, hell yeah. Can use my extreme power now.
You lose, friend.
Oh, that's gonna automatically give someone one.
Yes.
Get obliterated. Ugh. No match for the strength of the Avengers. I would say so, Cap. The nuke launched anyway.
Just been informed that one of the nuclear missiles launched. I thought I told you to destroy both consoles.
There wasn't enough time.
Alright. You're going to have to activate the self-destruct for that missile. Get to the navigation room on the double.
Alright, Daredevil time.
If it isn't my old buddy Daredevil. Hope you aren't still angry over me killing your gal pal, Elektra.
Bullseye. I'm not a vengeful man.
Bullseye.
But in your case, I'd make an exception.
Hey, it's not like I did it for fun. I had to prove I was a better assassin than Elektra.
You proved a lot of things that day. None of them good. Now get out of my way. We have to use that navigation console.
You aren't stopping that missile I launched because I hold the only access card to the computer!
I can't see how it's going to be a problem taking that card away from an egotistical blowhard like you.
Now there you go, getting angry at me. I just hate it when people get angry. It makes me all violent.
Then come on,
Come get it then.
try getting violent with me.
How about that, Bullseye? Let's get that self-destruct. And no more nuke to worry about.
Well done. Vessel harmlessly self-destructed. You've averted a nuclear disaster.
Would have been a lot easier if Bullseye hadn't tried to stop us.
Bullseye was there. Your deal must really be serious about recruiting talent.
Colonel Fury, the Masters of Evil are attacking our stabilizing engines. There's too many for me to stop alone.
Black Widow, do not engage the enemy. I want you out of there immediately. Team, double time it and save that engine.
On it. Back to Iron Man. That's a sick wallpaper. Black Widow. We're near the stabilizing engines, but it looks like an explosion took place here.
That was my fault, I'm afraid. Fortunately, I was not harmed.
Black Widow, I specifically ordered you not to engage the enemy.
I am sorry, sir. It was unavoidable.
Very well. At least you're safe. Team, you have to stop the enemy from destroying the engine. If they're successful, the helicarrier is finished.
We're on it, Colonel Fury. I am, though, going to readjust my team here real quick. Let's get the Avengers in here.
Thor. The Hulk.
This does not count for an Avengers team? That is so ridiculous. Well, good enough for me.
Hulk never back down from fight.
Oh, I should have kept Iron Man. I'm a moron. Back in.
Iron Man.
Avengers.
Now it's the Avengers.
Move out.
Ba, 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 ba. Where did everything go? There we go. I did not want to play as Thor.
All right.
Iron Man. Look, a battered shield computer. Black Widow must have dropped it during the explosion. The Black Widow was acting awfully suspicious. Why did she disobey Fury's orders? Let's take this laptop and see what we can find out.
Got it.
Hit the button at the same time.
Okay.
Thanks for setting us free. Being trapped in our own rooms was kind of an embarrassing situation.
No problem. Get to the deck and help out there. We're gonna see if we can't find the Winter Soldier and stop him.
Good luck. Be careful.
That we will. Dear Mom and Dad, I just finished SHIELD boot camp, and that was the hardest 3 months of my life. Over half of the recruits washed out, but every time the goings got rough, I remember Dad's stories about how tough Fury's Howling Commandos had it. And then I'd say to myself, no way is Dino Manelli Jr. gonna wimp out. I must have done alright, because I was assigned to the Helicarrier Alpha. Colonel Fury actually shook my hand and welcomed me aboard. He asked about you, Dad. I told him you were doing great. Much love, Dino Jr. Journal entry 1734. I probably shouldn't even be writing this down, but there's something about the Black Widow I don't trust. She's always in top secret areas of the ship and downloading information onto that laptop of hers. Plus, she's so distant. I don't know why Colonel Fury chose her to be his second in command. But since I don't have anything concrete to report, I'll just keep it to myself. If I dared to point a finger at the Black Widow right now, I'd spend the rest of my days stationed at a listening outpost in Iceland. Another S.H.I.E.L.D. agent report. Hey Jenny, you won't believe who I saw the other day. That X-Man, Wolverine. I was on the bridge updating navigation charts when he came in to talk to Colonel Fury. Talk about tough. That guy's nothing but bad attitude. Like he'd just as soon cut you as say good morning. I didn't get to see him pop his claws, but he did get in a shouting match with the Colonel. Something about S.H.I.E.L.D. backstabbing Tony Stark. I didn't hear the whole conversation, but wow. No one yells at the Colonel and gets away with it. No one but Wolverine. See you soon. Mike. More Ultrons.
This one's out.
Doombots. Now we're really getting the thick of it. Shit gets up. Take that. I like it when you manage to hit them so hard that they just stop existing. It's energy resistant. The resistances in X-Men Legends used to kind of like mean a whole lot more. Like you used to have to kind of really switch up between your characters to actually deal damage to certain bad guys, but in this one don't matter quite so much. Ugh.
Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
The Winter Soldier and Radioactive Man.
Winter Soldier, give up. I'm here to stop you from destroying the helicarrier engines.
Captain America. Can't say it's good to see you again.
You have dealt with this fool before?
Oh, yeah. Cap and I go way back, don't we, buddy?
Sure do.
Winter Soldier, please. Stop this before the helicarrier is destroyed. Thousands of lives will be lost.
Sorry, no can do. I've got my orders. You of all people understand that, don't you? Orders have always been so important to you.
I'll fight you if I have to.
Then what are you waiting for? Let's see what you got, old man.
Come get it, Winter Soldier. Took one hit to hit him for all of his HP.
Report. Why haven't you destroyed that stabilizing engine yet?
Sorry, we got a little carried away, but we're on it.
It is lucky for you we must depart. I was just getting warmed up.
Oops, I skipped the dialogue. My bad. Alright, let's go. Stole Winter Soldier's bionic arm.
Okay, so who's next?
Let's go get him.
I told you they'd follow. They're as predictable as the sunrise.
Come then, heroes. Follow us a bit further.
We'll see about that. Got a real bad feeling about this. Ugh. Huh? Where'd they go?
We're up here. Now you've had it.
Yes. Let us see how you fare against this force. Attack!
Come get it. Nothing the Avengers can't handle. Ooh, striking. I'll take that. Deleted. Oh. Blasted them right as it switched into the cutscene.
Too easy.
Report 106 from Atlantis Outpost. As of today, the outpost is fully operational and monitoring all facets of Atlantean life. As per orders, the subjects are unaware of our presence. Daily updates will be sent on the dealings of Namor and any notable members of his court, such as Namorita. Alright, let's go get Winter Soldier and Radioactive Man.
You are too late. In a matter of moments, the Winter Soldier will have unlocked the security code for this gun. Then, we shall fire it into the engine.
That's not gonna happen.
Don't you understand? You can't defeat the Masters of Evil. We're just too powerful. Abandon shit while you still can.
How could Dr. Doom have gotten such a large group of supervillains together?
He has a plan that will give us all enough power to live like kings for an eternity.
Quiet, Chen. You've already said too much.
Ah, it does not matter. They will not live to tell anyone.
We'll see about that.
Why don't we make sure of that?
I will.
Quick work of them. On that one, radioactive man goes invincible like that. That does make that a little bit difficult. Easy peasy. Colonel Fury, we defeated the Winter Soldier and Radioactive Man.
Well done. Wish there was time to rest, but we've got big trouble on our hands.
What kind of trouble?
I'm going to activate a lift nearby you. Take it, and I'll explain the situation when you arrive.
Yes, sir. We're on our way. Oh, I forgot what we're getting into. Take the body upgrade. Alrighty, onward. If I remember correctly, the next one is the final boss for the helicarrier section. Yep, Fin Fang Foom. Colonel Fury, we just got off the elevator.
There's no time to waste. The Masters of Evil have unleashed some huge creature that's attacking our primary engines. If it succeeds, we're all dead.
Don't worry, Colonel. We'll handle it.
Looks like you lose.
Gone. For those of us in our audience who do enjoy quite large dragon-like creatures, which, let's be honest, if you're here with me, that's probably everyone, but we're coming upon one for our next boss. Oh. Gotta get them coins. Oh. What kind of aim was that? So for those of us who might not be tracking on why I am so adamantly picking up all the coins here, is they are used to upgrade your various traits for each of your heroes and things like that. It's like your HP and like your like a general like power effectiveness, so gotta make sure we grab those. Alrighty fellas, it's time to face the big ol' space dragon, Fin Fang Foom.
dares to even attempt to battle me. No one can withstand the might of Fin Fang Foom.
The fight's over. The Masters of Evil have lost.
It is you who has lost. When I send this ship crashing to the earth, the world will see that the Masters of Evil are a force to be reckoned with.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Ah, as if you have any say in the matter.
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Looks like you lose.
Gotta get in the anti-aircraft gun. Okay, get off the anti-aircraft gun. Thank you. Back away, back away. Ugh. Jump.
Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
Gotcha. Can you knock me out? Nope, he can't knock me out when I'm up in the air. Good. We got this. Fin Fang Foom goes down.
That's gonna leave me.
That wasn't the most graceful battle I've ever seen, but you saved the helicarrier. Thanks, team.
Just doing our job, Colonel Fury.
When you're done in that area, come back to the bridge. We're moving everyone to Stark Tower before we begin our next mission.
Our next mission? What are you talking about?
Come back to the bridge, you'll find out.
Onward we go, I guess. He didn't drop anything. That's lame.
Why is he always late?
Hello, team. Welcome to Stark Tower, my pride and joy. It's 40 stories of heaven on Earth.
It's amazing what you can do with just a few $1 billion.
We are now a team? Yes. I've
My tongue be wigging out while I eat my noodles.
Task force to stop the Masters of Evil. But the helicarrier was so badly damaged that it can't be used as a headquarters. Fortunately, Tony is willing to let us stay here for the duration. It has all the facilities we'll require.
Believe me, it's no problem at all. And I called in a few old friends to help us out. Feel free to walk around and meet them.
I'd suggest you meet Hank Pym first, since he's in charge of equipment. The Vision is here as our information officer.
Great. We got a computer to talk to the computers for us.
When you're ready to go on a mission, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He'll take you there in one of my Quinjets.
Speaking of that, what is our next mission, Colonel?
I recently received a radio transmission from Dum Dum Dugan requesting that I come to the Omega base. But there was something questionable in his message.
You think it might be a trap?
Maybe. I can't be sure. For more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you.
Excuse me.
Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you.
Ouchie. Alright, let's get to talking to people here.
Iron Man.
Colonel Fury.
Colonel Fury, Red Room.
Are we officially a team?
Yes. We're a SHIELD task force created to investigate the Masters of Evil.
Where's my
It's our
wall?
mandate to stop Doom and his army before they cause any serious damage.
Which country does SHIELD belong to?
SHIELD is an international organization. We belong to no one and to everyone.
Why are we based in Stark Tower?
With the helicarrier seriously damaged, we had to find a different base of operations. Tony Stark offered the use of these facilities.
It is the logical choice. It has everything we'll need.
Exactly. Well, I'm surprised to be here. You see, Stark Industries and SHIELD recently had a falling out.
There are troubles between SHIELD and Stark Industries?
Yes. Stark recently stopped developing weapons for us. As you can imagine, we were less than enthusiastic.
Well, what did you do?
SHIELD tried applying pressure, both legal and not so legal. But I gotta hand it to Stark. He held his ground even though he's lost billions.
Well, I kind of forgot that, like, comic book wise, like, Tony did, like, high-key when he got out of the weapons business, which was also something that was then used for the Iron Man movie in the MCU. Thanks, Colonel. Let's talk to Black Widow quick.
Hello, my name is Black Widow. I am second in command to Colonel Fury. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message. He requested Colonel Fury visit the Omega base immediately for an update on the super soldier serum.
And what's suspicious about that?
Dugan said Dr. Banner would give the report. The odd thing being Dr. Banner is not on the super soldier project.
What do you want us to do?
Since we don't know the situation, you are to sneak aboard the base and locate Dugan. From there, we'll determine the best course of action. When you are ready to go, talk to Wyatt Wingfoot. He will take you in a Quinjet.
How did you become Nick Fury's second in command?
The offer was initially made after a SHIELD operation, where I switched identities with a countryman of mine, Yelena Belova.
The other Black Widow?
Yes, the blonde one. I declined the offer, but as we all know, Colonel Fury can be very persistent.
That he can. What is the Omega base?
It is a huge mobile SHIELD research facility that is several stories tall.
A mobile lab?
Yes, it is used to field test some of our most highly classified experiments.
Thanks for your information, Black Widow.
You are quite welcome.
Let's adjust our team. So we have a little bit of a better structure for the Omega base. My dude's probably about to wig out here sick, so I am going to stand up for just a moment. BRB for just a sec. And we're back. Let me fix my headset there. I mean, technically, this team's fine for Omega base. Technically. But
Venom.
I'd rather bang Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
SHIELD agents might be a better pick, realistically. I toss in Spider-Woman in the mix, but I don't really want to.
Let's move out, people.
Alright, let's talk to Hank Pym real quick.
Hi, my name's Hank Pym. Dr. Hank Pym.
Hello, it's good to see you.
I've heard you're going to the Omega base. If you see my cybernetic helmet, could you bring it back to me?
It'd be my pleasure, Dr. Pym. What have you been up to, Hank?
I was working on a new version of my cybernetic helmet, but then Captain America called and said you guys could use somebody with a little technical know-how.
And you've certainly got that.
Hey, I'm glad to be helping out. Besides, I was getting bored working in a lab all day.
Have you ever been to the Omega base?
Oh, yeah. Well, that's where I was working on my cybernetic helmet. It's a real nice facility.
What projects do they have going on there?
I didn't see a whole lot because of security, but I do know there's a team working with gamma bombs. And I think a new study is being done on the super soldier drug.
Thanks,
Come
Hank.
back anytime. We're always open.
Let's talk real quick to the Vision.
Greetings. My name is Vision. I will be your primary source of information concerning any persons or locales you might encounter. Unfortunately, my line to the SHIELD database has a security issue. Would you retrieve a decryption module from Black Widow and bring it to me?
I'll be sure to ask the Black Widow next time I see her. So, what is SHIELD?
The acronym stands for Strategic Hazard Intervention, Espionage and Logistics Directorate. Its primary responsibility is counterterrorism for the world.
SHIELD protects the world?
Operating under the jurisdiction of the United Nations, SHIELD is expected to deal with any threat to the security of the world's population.
Who are the Masters of Evil?
That designation has been used several times over the years, but it is not associated with any particular group of villains.
Who's in this latest version of the group?
Dr. Doom has assembled dozens of the world's most notorious supervillains, not the least of which is Ultron and Baron Mordo.
Oh, holy shit, Baron Mordo. Who's Dr. Doom?
Victor Von Doom was raised in the tiny European country of Latveria. The untimely death of his parents made Doom vengeful towards the world. A genius, he attended Empire State University. Unfortunately, Doom performed a dangerous experiment that resulted in an explosion. As a result, Doom was expelled. Bitter, he traveled the world until he met Tibetan monks, who created his first suit of armor. Doom then returned to Latveria, where he overthrew the government and proclaimed himself ruler.
What can you tell us about the Black Widow?
The Black Widow was a Russian spy who defected several years ago. Upon joining SHIELD, she rose quickly through the ranks until she became Colonel Fury's #1 operative.
Do you think that she can be trusted?
There is nothing on her SHIELD record to indicate otherwise. Why do you ask?
No reason just yet. Thank you,
I am
Vision.
glad to be of assistance.
I would like to do the trivia game. There we go. So Tiny Draven was not quite so good at this. Excuse me, guys. Big Draven does actually know quite a lot of these things now. The Fantastic Four have their headquarters in what building? And that is, of course, the Baxter Building. Peter Parker works as a photographer for the Daily Bugle. Thor has 2 war goats to pull his chariot. They are named, Tooth Grinder and Tooth Gnasher. Before becoming Radioactive Man, Chen Lu was, I want to say, nuclear physicist? Yep. SHIELD's highest ranking agent is technically Nick Fury? Yeah, okay. Captain America was frozen in which war? World War II. The Vampire Hunter Blade is half vampire. Before turning to a life of crime, Mysterio was a special effects artist. Dr. Doom went to the same college as Reed Richards. What is commonly believed to be the Black Widow's previous occupation before becoming a Russian spy? A ballerina. Ghost Rider is known as the Spirit of Vengeance. Deadpool joined the Weapon X program because he had incurable cancer. Who paid Mac Gargan to become the Scorpion? J. Jonah Jameson. What did Dr. Pym discover that allowed him to change size? And now this might sound a little bit on the nose, but it is in fact the Pym particles. Who here was not a member of the Howling Commandos? I am gonna say Jasper Sitwell, but I'm not sure. I was right! Hell yeah. What vehicle is the Avengers' primary mode of transport? The Quinjet. Which Inhuman did Johnny Storm date? I want to say Medusa or Crystal. Let's say Medusa. God damn it! It's Crystal. Every time. I always mix that up. Uh-oh. Bear Borks. Suppose I should check on that, huh? Just a sec here.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the Uptronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Ralston is on line 6. Warning, a small thermonuclear device is missing, and Deadpool was last seen in the weapons lab. The President is on line 5, Colonel Fury.
Alright, we are back. Just packages. Back to this, since I dropped my controller and it bounced me out. Iceman is a member of which team? The X-Men. Which superhero is romantically interested in Sue Storm? That would be Namor. What was Dum Dum Dugan before he joined the military? A circus strongman. Excuse me. What is the name of Tony Stark's building that the team uses as headquarters in Marvel Ultimate Alliance? Stark Tower. Wyatt Wingfoot is a member of which tribe of Native Americans? I really want to say Blackfoot, but that... damn it. What was Wolverine's name when he was a Horseman of Apocalypse? I believe it was Death? Yes. Daredevil and Elektra first met at which school? This was Columbia? Yes. Weasel's real name is... Three Moons. It's either Rick Jones or Jack Hammer. Yes! Edwin Jarvis is the butler to Tony Stark. Captain Leonard Mackenzie was the father of... oh god. Wolverine, I think. No, Namor. Dang it. The Vision is an android created by Ultron. Oof. Fin Fang Foom is an alien from... I want to say Maclu 4? Yes! How many rings of power does the Mandarin possess? 10. Spider-Man was talked into creating the Spider-Mobile by the advertising firm of... I have no idea, but I think it's this one. Yes. When just a child living on the street, Storm attempted to pick the pocket of Professor Xavier. The thing has how many fingers on both his hands, including his thumbs? 8 in total? Yep. The Silver Surfer's surfboard is composed of the same material as his body. Nick Fury has a brother who became the supervillain, Scorpio. Ms. Marvel has never been known as Rogue. In college, Mr. Fantastic roomed with Ben Grimm. Bullseye killed Elektra with none other than her own sigh. Bucky was Captain America's sidekick. I want to say the K in MODOK stands for killing. Yep. Jarvis was a one-time member of the Royal Air Force. When she worked for Hydra, Spider-Woman's first mission was to kill Nick Fury. Wyatt Wingfoot was the college roommate of none other than Johnny Storm. Weasel has worked closely with Deadpool. Namor's cousin, Namorita, is a clone. Namor is half Atlantean and half human. Dr. Doom was expelled from college because he caused an explosion with an experiment. Grey Gargoyle can turn his victims to stone with a touch. Attuma believes he is destined to rule Atlantis because it was written in the Atlantean Chronicles. Mandarin lives in the Valley of Spirits. And that is everything. Can't argue with an XP boost for that. I'm not gonna mess around with the training simulator right now. Focus upgrade. Sketchbook here. Okay, gotta talk to Black Widow again real quick because I gotta get her to let Vision into the SHIELD database. Ouchie.
Hello. I'm very glad you could join the team.
Thanks, Black Widow. It's good to be here. Vision needs the decryption module.
I should have given it to him as soon as we arrived. Please, take this to him. You are...
Iron Man. Anytime.
Why did it say I didn't talk to them yet? Because I definitely did. Weird. Alrighty, let's head for the Omega base.
Hi, the name's Wyatt Wingfoot. You didn't know I'm your pilot while you're here at Stark Tower. We'll be taking the Quinjet when you're ready to leave on a mission.
Wyatt, we need a favor, and you're the only one we can ask.
Sure. What do you need?
Oops. We found a laptop on the helicarrier. Could you discreetly find someone to see what's on it?
Discreetly? As in, don't let Fury know? Yeah, I can do that. Give me a little bit. I think I know just the person to ask.
Will you have look at the laptop?
He's kind of an oddball, but I think he's up to the challenge. If you don't mind me asking, whose laptop is this?
It might belong to the Black Widow.
So, you think Natasha's up to something, eh? Maybe working for the other team.
We don't want to say anything until we know what's on the laptop. How come you're driving the Quinjet?
Stark needed a pilot, and he knows I've flown for the Fantastic Four. So I guess he figured I had the skills.
How do you know the Fantastic Four?
I was roommates with Johnny Storm back in college. He introduced me to the group, and after a while, they started inviting me on missions.
What is the Quinjet?
It's a high-tech jet developed by Stark's company. It's usually used by the Avengers.
What's it got for equipment?
It's undetectable to radar, can take off and land itself. Heck, it'll even dial the phone for you. Plus, it's got the latest in jet engine technology. This thing will get you around the world in no time.
Take us to the Omega base.
We're close to the landing zone, so I'll be brief. Dum Dum Dugan recently sent a suspicious radio message requesting I meet him at the Omega base for a report on the latest super soldier serum.
What's so suspicious about that?
Dr. Banner was to give the report. The only thing is, Banner has been working on the Gamma Bomb project, not the super soldier serum. Dugan would never make a mistake like that. Something's up.
What is the Omega base?
It's a mobile lab that's over 5 stories tall. We use it for field testing experiments.
Oh, S.H.I.E.L.D.'s the greatest. Flying aircraft carriers, office buildings on wheels. Please tell me you've got a tunnel that runs from New York to Tokyo.
Spider-Man, this is serious. Colonel, is there anything on board the Omega that would be considered dangerous?
If the contents of that vehicle were to fall into the wrong hands, it would be disastrous for all mankind.
Exactly what are you developing that could threaten the entire planet?
That's classified.
So it's all right for us to save the vehicle. We just can't know what's going on there.
Correct. Now, if I may continue, the team's mission will be to sneak on board the Omega and locate Dugan. He should be able to bring you up to speed on the situation. Any questions? All right, good luck.
Off we go to the Omega base. We made it, Wyatt. We're on board the Omega base.
Good. One thing I want to point out. You now have a shield port. It's an experimental device that'll let you transport instantly back to headquarters whenever you want.
That should come in handy. I'll be sure to try it out soon.
Okay. Good luck in there. Let me know. Team,
Oops, skip the dialogue again.
shows the Omega base is now on a collision course with Bondrak Dam. Thousands of lives are now in danger. You must stop the Omega at all costs. Fury out.
This just keeps getting better and better. Let's locate Dum Dum Dugan. Hopefully he can fill us in on what's happening. Excuse me. The Omega base is a banger of a theme. Let me see if I can
Set a team. I was afraid I'd been a little too clever with my message to the Colonel.
ouch, that's really hot too. I can sit back at least a little bit here. Dugan, what happened here?
Someone used the base's ventilation system to spread a knockout gas. When I woke up, Dr. Doom demanded I bring Colonel Fury here. If I refused, he was going to ram the Omega into the Bondrak Dam.
Looks like he didn't keep his end of the bargain. The Omega is still headed for the dam.
Well, there's no time to waste. Get me to the engineering control room. From there, I'll override navigation and stop this monstrosity.
Alright, let's go get it. Aim. That guy does not exist anymore. I am definitely not going to get quite as far as I really want to here today. So I forgot the Atlantis mission is after this. I really wanted to get to Murder World, but I don't think I'm going to have enough time.
thought. The section you're in contains the primary drivetrain. You could disable it. Omega Base would be forced to switch to the secondary drive.
So would that make a difference?
Not much, but it'd give you more time to reach the top of the base.
Okay. We'll see what we can do. Thanks, Dugan.
You lose, friend.
The Ricochet blew it up already. Omega Base is such a banger theme.
I can't do anything from this control room.
Then what can we do? We have to stop the Omega Base somehow.
Not to worry, there's a control room just ahead. Hopefully Doom left it alone. Get me there, we should be fine.
Friend, you never stood a chance.
I should be able to adjust my powers from here, right? I can. Radial. Shield throw, you gotta have that. Shield bash. Shield charge. That'll do. Because this should be the one that... Yep. It's probably my favorite AoE attack in the game. Simulation disc. Crimson Dynamo.
This is better than I could have hoped. My old adversary, Iron Man.
Iron Man. Sorry, responding to messages quick. Very well. Responding to my mother here.
Glad to see you remember the Crimson Dynamo. It's been a while since I kicked your tin-plated butt.
You will not defeat me this time. My new metal suit is vastly superior to your armor.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You look like something from the early 1960s.
Mark me while you still can draw breath, Iron Man. Soon, you will be silenced forever.
You never could take a joke. Or a punch.
Here we go. Holy shit. Surprised he even withstood that much of us. Dugan, we did it. The drivetrain is down. Good. The base just switched into secondary drive, so our speed has decreased. Will this keep the base from destroying the dam? No, but it gives you at least a little more time to stop the Omega base. Guess we better get moving.
Well done, team. Now, let's see about stopping this behemoth.
Blasted. All controls have been locked down, except those on the upper bridge.
There's nothing you can do?
Correct. We'll have to reach the top deck and stop the Omega base from there.
Okay, but you stay here, Dugan. We'll need you to use the security cameras to see what's in store for us.
Sounds like a plan. Good luck.
Here we go. Uh-oh.
Okay, who's this? Maybe next time you should try running away.
How about it? Dugan, all elevators and doors are locked down. How can we get to the top of the base?
The only route left is along the exterior of the Omega.
If we have to travel along the outside of a moving base, this should be fun. Hey, it sounds like a helicopter is coming this way. Colonel Fury must have sent some troops to help us out. On second thought, I don't think Fury sent that helicopter. Let's keep on moving. Ugh.
Guess you didn't know who you were missing.
Oof, almost left all those coins. That'll fucking do it. This is probably one of like the least interesting like overall areas in the game, but like the theme is such a banger. Ask a sec. I'm gonna eat that one.
Guess you didn't know who you were messing with.
Now everyone has their extreme powers.
Okay, who's next?
Whoop, almost fell right off of there. On we go. Dugan, we're on a lab level. Where to now?
Before you go to the top, we got a couple of new concerns you might want to address.
What do you mean?
Security shows some very sensitive labs have been broken into. One lab contains a device known as the neural inhibitor, and another has plans that could be used to upgrade Ultron.
Thanks, Dugan. We'll see if there's something we can do. What in the world is going on here? And why are all those creatures listed as volunteer? I'm gonna adjust my team again here. I keep Spider-Man along, but I might put in somebody else here. Put in Spider-Woman. Whoops.
Spider-Woman.
New Avengers!
Check out her abilities real quick. Venom Blast is a good one. Bioelectric Surge.
Let's go do some superhero stuff.
Roll with that.
This one's out.
Mysterio. Mysterio, step away from the neural inhibitor.
So, the reports were right. There is a team of superheroes on the Omega base. Well, let's see if this doesn't slow you down.
Watch out! It's been set to overload. Uh-oh. That device is the only thing the only thing keeping those giants unconscious. No fuss, no muss.
Hey, can anybody hear me? I'm stuck in this lab.
Someone's in trouble. We have to help them out. It's Dr. Bruce Banner.
Mike, glad to see you. What the heck is going on around here? There was a huge explosion, and then I couldn't open this door.
The Masters of Evil have attacked the Omega base, Dr. Banner. Are you alright?
I'm fine. I just hope... Wait a minute. Did you say the Omega is under attack?
Yes, they've commandeered the base and have set it on a collision course with the Vondrak Dam.
We have to stop it. If that dam is destroyed, thousands of people will be killed in the flood.
We will.
Not to mention how much my work will be lost.
That the dialogue wasn't actually in the subtitles. That's funny. We will. But what do you know about the giants that are running around here?
Those must be the results of the super soldier experiment I've heard about. Scientists are attempting to recreate the experiment that gave Captain America his strength. So far, apparently, all they've created are those giants you've seen.
Sounds about right for S.H.I.E.L.D.
You must be making the Masters of Evil nervous. My security panel shows a gamma bomb has just been activated. You gotta shut it down or all life in a 2-mile radius will be destroyed.
We're really not trained to handle something that technical, Dugan.
It just so happens I'm kind of a specialist on gamma bombs. Take me to the primary lab and I'll see what I can do.
Gotten there yet. Dr. Banner, this could be a trap. Why don't you hang back here while we check out the lab? Uh-oh. Trap it was.
Figures. The damage is shut off. We have to find the auxiliary lab and reestablish the safety interlock.
Okay, Dr. Banner. We'll find the lab. Stay here where it's safe.
Hello. Do you have a question?
What is the super soldier serum?
It was developed during World War II in hopes of creating soldiers that were stronger and faster than normal humans.
So this serum gave Captain America his powers?
Yes. Unfortunately, there's something very special about his physique. The drug won't work properly on anyone but him.
Why are you here on the Omega?
I've been working with a team that's developing a smaller, more powerful gamma bomb.
What other experiments are being done on the Omega base?
Teams aren't allowed to know what each other are doing. Heck, just walking into the wrong section can get you court-martialed, even if you're a civilian.
Why all the secrecy?
S.H.I.E.L.D. runs this place. They live for all that cloak and dagger stuff.
Thanks, Dr. Banner.
Help.
Yeah, that guy just stopped existing. Keep going for now.
you were messing with.
Dr. Banner, we've reestablished the security interlock.
Let me see it. Yes, I was able to shut down the gamma bomb. We're safe. That was close. That sucker detonated everything within a 2-mile radius would have been destroyed.
Dr. Banner, stay where you are and lock the door. We're going on without you to stop the Omega base from crashing into the dam.
Sounds good to me. I'm no superhero.
Let's go get it. Whoa! Ideally here we should find Dr. Pym's helmet very shortly. Oh, but first Mysterio.
Sure.
So let's switch to Spider-Man.
Mysterio. Jeez, it's good to see you. Still got a fishbowl for a head, I see.
Spider-Man, do you always have to be a half-wit?
Ooh, now that hurt. And speaking of getting hurt, step away from those plans before I have to get medieval on you.
You idiot! Why do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. has plans for Ultron?
I thought everyone had them. I got some this morning in a box of cereal.
These plans are upgrades. The good guys want to capture Ultron so they can rewrite his programming and turn him into a S.H.I.E.L.D. weapon.
That's impossible. Ultron is sentient. Reprogramming him is illegal.
Yes, it is. But all I care about are these plans. Ultron wants them for the weapon upgrades.
If your Ultron gets weapon upgrades, then my Ultron will want weapon upgrades, and that just won't do.
Huh? I've heard enough of your babbling.
So come get it then. Oh, got slowed. Got him. Dugan, we found Mysterio trying to steal Ultron upgrades. Yes, but it didn't go quietly.
No, I don't imagine he did. Nice job.
Bet to Iron Man. Iron Man is for sure my personal fave.
This is insane. How can S.H.I.E.L.D. possibly generate an army using the new super soldier serum? All it does is create monsters. This is a disgrace to the people who worked on the original serum.
That's S.H.I.E.L.D. for you. Onward and upward. It's going to be a few minutes before we reach the top of the Omega base. Now would be a good time to take a breather. So much for that breather. Get ready for a fight, team.
Next time, I would have put somebody who doesn't smell.
Oh, good. Easy peasy. For now. Oh, that's a bomb. Got it. just vibing out on that. Let's go get it. Oops. There we go. We're smashing shit. The super soldiers are trying to destroy that console. We should stop them. It might contain valuable research.
Okay, so who's next?
Sometimes we'll be hitting these certain nerds so hard they just straight up stop existing. Let's go, team. Bomb. Go, 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 go. Yes. That seems to have been the last of them. But get ready. I'm sure they'll have even more surprises waiting for us at the top. MODOK.
Watch out. There's an AIM helicopter patrolling the deck. I tried to take it out with this anti-aircraft gun, but it's just too fast.
Is there another anti-aircraft gun that we can use?
Yeah, at the other end of the deck. But you can't seriously think you're gonna take that chopper out.
First, we need to find that anti-aircraft gun. Then we'll worry about the chopper. Get deleted. Come get it, nerds.
That must have hurt.
And there's the helicopter. Oh, we're not going that way. But I already knew that. Oop, I have to hold the button to use it? Okay. Give it a shove. Just see a shadow through the wall.
Everyone all right?
Alright, that should get us the whole way around that debris field there. Naturally, gotta drop more bad guys for us to fight. Here, would have thought there'd be something under there.
Boy, am I glad to see you guys. I've been trying to unlock the door to the bridge, but a helicopter keeps strafing the deck. Can you give me a hand?
Sure, we'll use that anti-aircraft gun to take out anything that threatens you.
Plan. All I ask is that you take the helicopter out quick. I don't think I'm gonna last long out in the open.
Don't worry, we'll protect you. "44 seconds. Fuck that noise. Not taking our time.
You lose, friend.
Let's get him. That'll do it.
Got it. The door to the bridge is open. Thanks for the assist. I would have been Swiss cheese if you hadn't taken that helicopter out.
Why don't you stay here? We'll check out the bridge. There's no telling what traps AIM might have waiting in
You
there.
get no argument from me. I've had enough excitement for one day.
Friend, you never stood a chance.
This one's down.
Almost in. Yep, okay. Time to fight MODOK. Time for Angry Face. What's this? We're frozen in place.
That be due to the entropy device I've developed. You will remain immobile as long as I hold this button.
MODOK, set us free. If the Omega Base slams into the dam, thousands of innocent lives will be lost.
Your pleas amuse me. I tell you what, let's have a contest. But instead of brawl, how about a test of brains?
We don't have time for this insanity.
I'm afraid you have no other option. Now, it's interesting. You'll receive an electrical shock for every incorrect answer you give. Let's begin, shall we? What force holds you to the Earth? Oh, that was a lucky guess.
Move fast before he can immobilize us.
Who is Loki, the true son?
Laufey.
No! How could you have known that?
Move closer to him.
In which type of matter are atoms most tightly packed?
Solid.
Somehow you're cheating.
We've answered the questions correctly. We're free.
The deal is off. You tricked me somehow. God, attack!
Good try, MODOK. Let's MODOK out of the way. We can shut down the Omega Base. Let's go. Stop the Omega base. No problem, Dugan. We stop huge mobile laboratories that are about to destroy dams all the time. Oops, wrong face.
There's no time to relax. Colonel Fury wants you back at Stark Tower immediately. Stay where you are, and I'll pick you up in the Quinjet.
Sounds like a plan.
You did a good job on the Omega base, team. You saved thousands of lives and billions of dollars in SHIELD equipment.
Naturally, it's the SHIELD equipment that Fury's worried about. There we go. Did Masters of Evil steal anything other than the super soldier serum?
Yes, a device known as the Mutant Amplifier. It magnifies a mutant's natural powers.
So what's our next move?
Until we locate Doom's base, nothing. And since all we're doing is cooling our heels, I want you to investigate a report that there's a riot taking place in Atlantis. See Wyatt Wingfoot, and he'll take you to SHIELD's Atlantis outpost. Or if you'd like more information, talk to the Black Widow.
Alright, so since we're going to Atlantis then, our team structure is going to be the Fantastic Four.
Mr. Fantastic. Invisible Woman. The Thing. The Human Torch.
Fantastic Four.
Update our power structure here. Seem to be having a little bit of connection issues there. Can work with that. That'll do for our Fantastic Four team.
Mr. Stark, there's a Harold Hogan on line 2 for you. Mr. Stark, there's Miss Bambi and Miss Heather here in the main lobby to see you. The nanotechnology will be seen in the Optronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Rose is on line 6.
Sure. What I'll very likely look to do is just get there and then I'll stop probably.
We just received a message from Namorita, the cousin of Namor. Apparently, there is a riot going on in Atlantis.
What's the cause?
Unknown, but for some reason, The Atlanteans have forcibly removed Namor from his throne.
But the Atlanteans love Namor.
Yes, which means something is seriously wrong. See Wyatt when you are ready to go to S.H.I.E.L.D.'s outpost in Atlantis. You are quite...
Johnny Storm would like to announce that today is Ben Grimm's
Okay by me.
birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Could I ask a big favor of you?
Sure, what do you need?
Would you ask Dr. Pym if he could take a look at the Quinjet's data feed to Stark Tower? It cuts out every once in a while.
I'll let him know.
Anytime at all.
Let's go take care of that real quick first.
The nanotechnology team will be meeting in the electronics lab. Colonel Fury, Red Rome is on line 6.
Thank you for the decryption module. Now I can patch directly into the S.H.I.E.L.D. database. I am...
Hey, Johnny.
Other than almost dying, it was a pretty easy mission.
Ah, that's right. The Quinjet's comm line to the Stark Tower was cutting out. I'll take care of that right away. It was no problem at all.
Johnny Storm would like to announce that today is Ben Grimm's
Iron Man Lab.
birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Grimm.
Welcome, and good day to you. I am Edwin Jarvis, personal butler to Mr. Anthony Stark. This area is where Mr. Stark carries out the research and development of his Iron Man suit. As you can imagine, the body armor has become so complex that a staff of technicians is required. You may walk around and inspect the facilities. I believe you'll already find several of your compatriots here.
There's Weasel. Who are you, and how'd you get in here?
Yeah. The name's Jack Hammer. But you can call me Weasel. Everyone does. Yeah, and don't worry. I came in through the back. No one saw me.
What do you want?
Wyatt Wingfoot gave me a damaged laptop. Said you heroes wanted to know what data was on it.
Did you find anything out?
Yeah. That laptop holds security information for a building called the Imperium.
What's the Imperium?
I can find out, but you'll have to get me the password into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s priority files. Oh, there's 3 possibilities. Jacob Fury, Baron Strucker, or Gabriel Jones. Talk to Vision. He'll be able to help.
Can do. Spider-Man.
Has Tony Stark got it made or what? He's rich, he's a genius, and to top it all off, he's got the perfect mustache.
Seem a little tense.
Gee, I can't see why. Dr. Doom's in control of an army of supervillains, and the Black Widow is working for him.
It's not that bad.
Are you off your meds? The only thing that would make this worse is if the Earth were destroyed to make way for an intergalactic highway.
Do you really think the Black Widow's a traitor?
Of course she is. Hey, I've been at the superhero game long enough to know that the hot chicks always turn evil. Probably because evil pays better.
Why don't you tell Colonel Fury about her?
If one of Nick's little S.H.I.E.L.D. agents is turned to the dark side, then Nicky'll have to figure it out for himself.
It's your responsibility to tell Colonel Fury about the Black Widow.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. You have great power, and with that great power, there must also come...
If you finish that sentence, I'm gonna put so much web in your hair, you'll have to shave your head.
Thanks, Spider-Man.
Sure.
I know seeing the Super Soldier Project has raised some concerns about S.H.I.E.L.D., but let's get all the facts before we cause any trouble.
Do you think S.H.I.E.L.D. is a reputable organization?
I think S.H.I.E.L.D. has a lot to deal with, and sometimes it makes mistakes. But historically, it's done a great job of keeping the peace.
Didn't you see that they were turning volunteers into monsters on the Omega base?
I saw they were testing out a new version of the Super Soldier Serum, the same type of drug that gave me my strength and agility.
You took the Super Soldier Serum?
Yes. During World War II, I volunteered for Operation Rebirth. It was a program for creating physically superior soldiers.
What happened?
I exceeded their expectations. Unfortunately, Dr. Erskine, the man who developed the drugs, was killed, and no one's been able to recreate his work.
Do you think the Black Widow's up to something?
I have to admit, things sound kind of suspicious. Like, why was she carrying that laptop during the attack on the helicarrier?
You think she's a spy?
No. I'd need a lot more evidence before I'd say something like that about the Black Widow.
Thanks, Captain America.
Anytime, friend.
I must admit, I find news of a S.H.I.E.L.D. outpost near Atlantis very intriguing.
What's so interesting about the S.H.I.E.L.D. outpost?
Now I know the extent S.H.I.E.L.D. is willing to go to gather information on countries with closed borders.
Doesn't your country, Wakanda, have closed borders?
Indeed it does. And now I wonder if perhaps S.H.I.E.L.D. doesn't have an outpost hidden there.
So, why does Wakanda have closed borders?
We have the largest deposit of vibranium in the world. To open our borders would be an invitation to those who would conquer us.
People have invaded Wakanda?
Over the centuries, fools have tried. But the Black Panther is always there to stop them.
Are you concerned about Dr. Doom?
Indeed I am. Victor Von Doom has created a sizable army of supervillains.
What do you think he's up to?
I don't know, but Doom must have a truly grand scheme to risk attacks on the helicarrier and the Omega base.
Thanks, Black Panther.
You are quite welcome.
The Black Widow is up to something, I just know it. Did you see how nervous she was on the helicarrier?
Is the Black Widow working for Dr. Doom?
Sure looks like it. She must have been trying to get that laptop to the enemy during the helicarrier battle.
So you think the enemy wants information on the Imperium?
Yes. That laptop shows all security systems for the building. And from the looks of those systems, the Imperium must hold something valuable.
Should we tell Colonel Fury about the Black Widow?
Not yet. She's his second in command. We're going to need some pretty strong evidence to shake Fury's faith in her.
Do you really think he'd need more evidence?
Yes. Colonel Fury's trust doesn't come easily, and once given, it's nearly impossible to break.
Could emotions be clouding your judgment towards the Black Widow?
Okay, so Daredevil and I were close several years back. And the Black Widow and Daredevil were close not so long ago.
So, maybe you're jealous of her?
No, I'm not. I'm long over Daredevil. If he can find happiness with the Black Widow, I wish them both the best.
Thanks, Elektra.
You're welcome.
Stark Tower's a beauty, isn't she? I consider her one of my greatest achievements.
Thanks for letting us use Stark Tower as a headquarters.
No problem. Our little task force needed a base, so it seemed like the thing to do.
The tower must have cost a fortune to build.
I wasn't worried about the cost. That is, until S.H.I.E.L.D. and I had our little disagreement.
You've had trouble with S.H.I.E.L.D.?
More like they had trouble with me. I wanted out of the weapons business. I can't tell you how many breach of contract suits they filed.
They sued you?
That was just the beginning. Suddenly I had trouble getting building permits, filing patents. Don't get me started on how my taxes changed.
Why did you want out of weapons development?
I'm not sure exactly. One morning I realized I needed to do more than just amass wealth. I wanted to help people, and weapons aren't that helpful.
But weapons development was earning you billions.
You really don't need that many billions to get by. No, my life's taking a new course. I want to be remembered for helping lives, not destroying them.
Thanks,
Anytime,
Iron Man.
my friend. Anytime at all.
Set division real quick.
Welcome, my friend. I know it's a name Colonel Fury would just as soon forget. Jacob Fury was so jealous of his older brother's success that he turned to a life of crime. Yes, and to make matters worse, the Colonel was forced to kill Jacob. So you can see why Colonel Fury does not care to dwell on that name.
What do you know about Nick Fury's brother Jacob?
I would suggest you talk to the Black Widow about that name.
Okay. Thank you,
I am
Vision.
glad to be of assistance.
Let's go talk to Black Widow.
Greetings. Welcome back.
Hi, Black Widow. Does Colonel Fury know a Baron Strucker?
I would not say that name too loud. He is a leader of Hydra and a longtime nemesis of Colonel Fury.
Do you maybe know a Gabriel Jones?
You should ask Colonel Fury about Mr. Jones.
Thanks for the
You are
information,
quite
Black Widow.
welcome.
Well done on the Omega mission. Will you have the same success in Atlantis?
We'll do our best, Colonel Fury. Do you know someone named Gabriel Jones?
Gabe? Heck yes. He's a great guy. Back in the day, he was one of my Howling Commandos.
Was he a good soldier?
He still is. Gabe's one of my top advisors. He saved me from making serious mistakes more times than I care to remember.
Thank you, Colonel Fury. Well, we have our password now. Let's go iron that out real quick.
Hey, how's it going?
I know what the password is. Gabriel Jones.
When you get back from Atlantis, I'll have all the information you need.
Sounds like a plan. Thanks, Weasel.
Sure.
Whoa, Moon Knight. Let's head our way over to Atlantis.
It's good to see you, Johnny.
Wyatt, my friend, I can't tell you how happy I am you're at the controls of the Quinjet.
Let's go to Atlantis.
Listen up, people. We've been sent here to investigate a situation in Atlantis.
What kind of situation we talking about here, Cap?
An hour ago, Namorita sent a message saying a riot's taking place. A crowd broke into the throne room of Atlantis and dragged Namor off his throne.
Why would the Atlanteans riot? They love Namor.
I don't know. Namorita had to stop transmitting before she could give any details.
How are we to handle a mission in the undersea conditions of Atlantis?
There's nanotechnology at this outpost that will let us breathe and move normally through the water. I want to remind you, the Atlanteans aren't exactly big fans of us surface dwellers.
What if they become violent?
Defend yourselves. We have to help Namor any way we can. He's a valuable ally. That's it. Let's be careful out there.
See, if I had known it was gonna bring me to this anyway, I would have just done it then.
Here
we go again.
We've made it to the shield outpost, Colonel Fury.
Good. Locate the nano chamber and activate it. Once the nanites are in your bloodstream, you're free to enter the water.
Oh my goodness, I just realized that I'm still really far away from where I want to be. Because we do this, then the Valley Spirits, and then Murder World. Nanites now active. Okay, I guess we're ready to visit Atlantis now. Flame on. I'll get to our first extraction point in the area and then I'll probably just stop there for now. Been at this one for a bit. I'm not gonna lie, most of this is fueled by my particular X-Men hyperfixation, and since we haven't been to any X-Men locales yet, I am losing a wee bit of interest just right now. I know I kind of gotta get there first, but I would really like a taste of my X-Men, thank you. Uh-oh.
Surface dwellers seek to invade our home.
Wait, stop! We don't want to fight you. We're here to help Namor.
Yes. Namor is a friend of the surface dwellers. And for that, he had to pay. Now, you will too.
Woohoo! Score another one for me.
My beloved Bermuda, I think, would quite enjoy this locale.
Who's hot? Me.
It's also funny because Human Torch's voice actor voiced Spider-Man before, so all I'm hearing is that. There's Namor. He's stuck in that bubble of air. We have to get him out before he dies. But first, we have to take care of the guards around him. Well, that wasn't all that hard. He'll be fine for a little bit longer. Good try. Let's get him out of there, huh? Namor, are you alright?
Gone. I require no aid. My people are under some type of mind control. I must save them.
Namor, you have to rest. Here, take this medicine. Don't worry. The drug only rendered him unconscious. He's in no condition to fight.
We agree. He's in pretty bad shape.
If you went to the ancient temple of Negretti, you'd find seaweed I can use to heal Namor.
We'll go if there's time. But first, why are the Atlanteans acting so strangely?
My people are are being brainwashed by devices called sonic emitters. It's part of Atuma's scheme to steal the throne from my cousin.
Who's Atuma?
He's a barbarian chief who's always thought he was destined to conquer Atlantis. Looks like he might be right.
You keep an eye on Namor. We'll take care of the sonic emitters and get rid of Atuma. Let's go, team. Wait a minute. Let's just go. Let's go there first. Namorita, we've reached the Temple of Negretti, but it doesn't look like we're going to be very warmly welcomed.
You've got that right. The Guardians are trained to protect the temple against all invaders, surface dwellers in particular.
What are we looking for inside?
You need to find an extremely rare plant known as Walick seaweed. It's very valuable and will be well protected.
Okay, we'll be in touch, Namorita. Just double checking messages and stuff here real quick. Still gonna look to wrap up here in very short order once I get to a save point.
What's the matter? Couldn't take the heat?
It's like the Sea-Wing Deep Palace down here. Let's crack this open. Namorita, we just found some type of bead. Is it valuable?
That is an Eye of Negretti. Take it. The priests of the temple use them to open locks.
Sounds like a plan. Okay, looks like that's about as good as it's gonna get in here. Let's try the other side quick.
What's the matter? Couldn't take the heat?
Oh! Of course he's elemental resistant.
Who's hot? Me. That's it.
Oops, it's the circle button, not square. Got another one. Here's another Eye of Negretti. Let's take it. Let's Kind of hoping that propelled me a little bit further than what that did. Should be one of those little safe circles around here somewhere. There's 2 indentations at the base of the statue. If we can find what goes in there, maybe that will deactivate some. Maybe that will activate some type of mechanism. Well, I don't suppose that's what the Eye of Negretti, or the Eyes of Negretti, are for. Looks like the base of the statue takes 2 of the Eyes of Negretti. We better go find the other one. Already did that though. Look, the base of the statue took the Eyes of Negretti. Let's see what happens. No, wait, I gotta find the tip of the trident first. So let's grab that. Excuse me. And I'll be able to blast through the door.
Who's hot?
Trident tip obtained. Now we can blast through the door.
Woohoo! Score another one for me.
Just gotta grab the... Namorita, we've got the way like seaweed you wanted for... Goodness. Namorita, we've got the way like seaweed you wanted for Namor.
Good. Get back here fast. That seaweed doesn't last long after it's picked.
But it's gonna take a while to swim back.
Let me open up a whirlpool for you. It'll bring you right back to my location.
Oh, that's convenient. Boom. Alright, so let's get that to her.
Namorita, here's the ingredients you asked for. How's Namor? He'll be much better now that I have this.
What has happened? And what are you doing here, Sue Richards?
We came to help you, Namor. Your old enemy, Attuma, has stolen your throne and enslaved Atlantis.
Though I am pleased to see you, I have no need for your help. I am quite capable of dealing with Attuma on my own.
You're still very weak. Please, just this once, let us help you.
Atlantis is my responsibility. I'll not let outsiders protect her.
We've been friends a long time, Namor. Trust me when I say that you need to rest. Let us handle Attuma.
I do value your counsel, Sue. For you are as wise as you are beautiful. And though I am loath to admit it, I am not at the peak of my strength.
Say that again.
Very well. I will allow it. Once again, Sue, you have proven to be one of the few surface dwellers I consider a friend. Perhaps there is some way I can thank you.
You don't have to thank me, Namor. Just be sure to get some rest. Come on, team. Let's find Attuma and set Atlantis free.
Let's go get him.
You're near the sonic emitters. They're what's making the Atlanteans so violent. Be very careful now. Attuma would not leave the devices unguarded.
Thanks, Namorita. We'll keep our eyes open. Of course there's mines.
I believe these surface dwellers intend on destroying the sonic emitters, Krang.
Then these humans are as foolish as they are weak, my cousin. They stand no chance against our combined might.
We'll see about that.
True, but I do savor a chance for battle. I grow bored guarding these devices. As do I. But acting as guards has put us in Atuma's good graces. And that puts us near the throne. And down the road, who is to say what might happen to King Atuma, eh, cousin?
Always scheming.
My feelings exactly. Now let us dispose of these interlopers and prove to Atuma just how trustworthy we are.
Alright, well, come get it then. Oh! He came and got it.
What's the matter? Couldn't take the heat?
Give me your stuff. One down. Two to go.
The turkey's done.
These guys are everywhere. Oh. Oh. There's an extraction point. Let's see if I can't break these, and then we'll get out of here. So the less I have to do here the next time, the better, in my opinion. Oh.
Dude, stop falling down.
I can still hear it. Over here? Yeah.
In your face, bad guy.
Namorita, we destroyed the last of the sonic emitters. What now?
Good. With the sonic emitters destroyed, my people will eventually return to normal. Now you should get to the throne room of Atlantis as fast as you can.
Is that where Atuma's at?
Yes. And who knows what he'll do when he finds out you're ruining his plans.
Okay, we're on our way. Thanks, Namorita. Let me think of how far I've got to go here.
The turkey's done.
Oh, he's stuck.
Thank you. You have saved my life. I am forever in your debt.
Don't worry about it. We're just trying to help.
No, I must repay you. Here is the combination to a safe located in a nearby sunken submarine. Please, use it and take whatever you find.
Well, if you insist. Thanks. Uh-oh. Let's see if the merman's combination will work on the safe. And it did. Ms. Marvel's nanobelt, which doesn't really serve me much of a purpose, but it's something. Oops. Atumen Tiger Shark. Nice, there's another access point right there. Because whilst I was going to see if I could press ahead, given the pain in the butt that this area tends to be, I don't really actually want to do that after all. The only bad side to games like this is they only just got a couple voice lines, so when you're playing as the same characters for a bit, it does tend to get a little bit old. Especially for, like, the jokey ones. Like, Iron Man's and, like, Caps and stuff wasn't too bad, but, like, for Human Torch, it does start to get a little grating. But here's where we will in fact look to stop us here for the time being. Gonna probably be alternating back and forth between this and you know, the other one I've been playing. Ghost Recon. That would be the one. So this one I've been meaning to do for a bit ever since I did do it last summer. Because again, I've been doing that thing where I've been trying to pick real hard about like the characters and things as far as like the team structure is concerned for each like location, and kind of thinking about like, okay, like who would Shields really send to do this. So kind of be continuing along that as we go through. I started to lose my train of thought. Yeah, so like when it's just me like on my own, or even when I'm like co-streaming with like Bermuda and Spectre, whilst like they're doing something else, I'll probably be alternating back and forth between these two, until like one of them is done. Obviously, Ghost Recon's going to be the longer of the two, but either way, it was honestly really fun to get to check out and test out my VRM for a real stream here. And big special thanks to Tin here, who was in the chat, who is also a follower, because she was the one who did make it for me. And for those of us who might have been wondering why perhaps Spec and Bermuda were not with me here today, they did kind of have their own things going on. But ordinarily, we tend to be doing stuff together when, you know, we have the opportunity to do so. But I'll take our closing opportunity to once again promote my lovely girlfriend Bermuda Bytes on both Twitch and TikTok, where she often streams, and our best friend Spectre, who is on both Twitch and TikTok at Cryptic Cryo. But for the meantime, as per usual, everything will be uploaded to YouTube here at Big Wings Draven, where it always does. We'll start a new playlist for this one, and yeah, I mean, for everything going forward, we always pop it in there. I'm always live at Big Wings Draven on Twitch. I did just get approval to do on TikTok Live, so we'll start working on that as well. Haven't quite figured that out yet. But for the meantime, hope everybody enjoyed, and we'll catch you next time. Excelsior.